Mic check, mic check. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, mic check.
This is a mic check. Checking 1 2. Check, check, check. 1 2 1 2.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back to Crossing School TV, Squirtle TV, as we have a treat for you tonight. Playoff basketball in Oklahoma City. Tonight we have the Crossings Christian Lady Knights and the Cushing Lady Tigers in the opening round of districts. Action-packed evening with the boys game following at 8 p.m. Also Crossings versus Cushing, and we are excited and ready to get going tonight.
It's good to have you back, Ross.
Yes, a little weekend absence, and I am back and ready to rock and roll.
It was not the same without you. I can promise you that.
Well, I tuned in from afar, and it sounded great, and we are excited to be back here tonight. And this is our first time doing playoff basketball, so excited to see the atmosphere and call a good one tonight. Two good ones. First game tonight between the Lady Knights and the Lady Tigers will be the second matchup between the two teams, as the Lady Knights got the job done earlier in the season against Cushing with a 46-19 win. Cushing on the year is 4-17. The Lady Knights with their best record in program history this year, 11-9 so far. Almost quadrupled the win total from last year and looking to get the job done in the playoffs this year, something where, you know, it's been quite some time since the Knights had some playoff optimism, you know, heading into these stretch of games.
Out of those 9 losses, 6 of them are to ranked teams, including the last 3, last 2 out of 3. CCS Norman, which was a really, really great squad. They're number 13, and an amazing Bethany squad that's somehow only ranked 10th. But we played some really, really good teams this year.
Absolutely, absolutely, some fantastic teams. And as I was saying, you know, the Lady Knights are in a good position this year to win a few games in playoffs, make a run, and that's something where, you know, there hasn't been much excitement heading into playoff time the past few years, and this year it's kind of you know, surrounding the program as first-year coach Justin Williams has the Knights really playing well. And right on cue is a steal and a score for senior Camden Furnish, who is looking to make the most of her last playoff run and try and you know, take the Knights deeper than they've ever been.
2 turnovers quickly for the first 2 possessions for Cushing. Looks like Crossings came out in a full court press, putting the pressure on, trying to get this score up a little early.
Looks like the Lady Tigers come out in a man-to-man defense here. Nice pass inside to Mashmeyer, out to the corner. Brown's going to try her luck from 3. No good. Mashmeyer's going to get an over-the-back foul here, but interesting decision by the Lady Tigers to come out in that man-to-man defense. We've seen teams of recent have quite a bit of success against the Lady Knights in a zone and kind of sitting back and letting them shoot.
Yeah, they've been packing it in the paint and just making them shoot outside. So, yeah, different strategy here for Cushing Tigers.
That layup is just too much off the glass there by the Tigers. Out to the corner, looking to drive. Back up to the top of the key. That's a nice drive and a forced foul there by Maddie Alexander, senior number 5 for Cushing. It's going to be the second team foul already on the Knights. Another game note worth mentioning is that senior Ellis Rowe is not playing for the Knights tonight, so they will be looking to get some extra production down low on the glass and really inside, where they already struggle with being undersized in most matchups, but missing your center is never how you want to start the playoffs. So we'll see if the Knights can make up for that big loss in the middle of the night. That's a 3-pointer from the wing there, up and no good there by the Lady Tigers. On the offensive rebound is up and in. That's Kelly McBroom on the putback, cleaning the glass there for the Lady Tigers, as both teams now on the board.
Already seeing Missing Ellis Rowe. With that offensive board there for Cushing.
Absolutely. Lady Tigers headed the other way here as they cross the timeline. Knights show pressure near half court here. Morgan Franklin working the perimeter, looking for room to operate. Nice backdoor find there by Morgan, and there's another offensive rebound. Up and good. That's Kelly McBroom's second offensive rebound that led to a score there for the Lady Tigers. Out to Furnish, looking to drive, kicks out to Brown. Brown finds a nice opening in the middle. She's going to go up. Thought she got fouled there. Not anything called. Furnish gets a wide open look from the perimeter. No good. Holden on the offensive rebound. Out to Furnish. Furnish had another look at it, but she's going to drive this one. That's up.
Oh,
and that is not a great call there on the outside. I thought that both of the girls were moving there, just fighting to get to the spot. Certainly didn't seem like a charge there. We're headed the other way here as the Lady Tigers coming back the other way. Near the sideline there, Hickey with the steal. Knights' third steal of the game in transition. That one's up, no good. Knights really struggling to get the ball in the hole here.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was just a little bunny. They got to hit those.
That was a high dribble there. Looks like it could have been a carry.
It could have been. Her hand looked to be on top of the ball still, which would negate the carry.
Nice steal there by freshman Brooklyn Boren. That's going to lead to a foul. Excuse me, sophomore Brooklyn Boren. Furnish here crosses the timeline. She gets things going for the Knights on the other end. Out to Boren. Nice split there by Boren. Not sure what the call was there. This one's going to be headed the other way as the Lady Tigers look to extend their 5-2 lead here midway through the first quarter. Nice pass, but an even better defensive play there by Boren, who steals it. Pull-up jumper is good. The sophomore having an immediate impact as Coach Williams wanted that timeout badly.
Boren has come, since she started playing this year towards the second part of this season, she's come in to give a spark almost every game. I feel like she comes in the game, she gives them a really nice spark, and did that just then, getting them to close within one here.
Yeah, it's truly special seeing the player development just in year one from Coach Williams. With the lineup being so small at the beginning of the year, seeing how much these girls have improved and progressed throughout the entirety of the year really speaks to the player development of the coaching staff and just kind of the movement and what's going on in the Crossings women's basketball program. Because, you see people like Boren who are coming in and having an immediate impact and really – a crucial part of the Knights' offensive scheme now that, weren't even playing at the beginning of the year.
That was a good no call there by the referee down low.
It was a good no call. Off the glass there, no good.
Two
offensive
more
rebound
offensive
once
boards.
again. Make that three as Hickey ties her up there, and this one's going to be Knights' ball. But, yes, you're right. 3 offensive rebounds there. The Knights really struggling on the glass early.
Tough pass. Another jump ball.
And this one's going to be right back with the Lady Tigers. McBroom bringing the ball up here, passes to the corner, looking for room to operate, but back up to McBroom at the top of the key. Makes her move on Brown. Nice backdoor find, but this one's going to be out of bounds. Looks like they're going to call it off the knee of Maddie Alexander there, and the Knights are going to take care of it. Carly Little checking into the game here, and another one of those players that didn't play a whole lot at the beginning of the year and has progressed right before our eyes and is getting serious court time here in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, without Ellis Rowe in the game, they've had to go to their bench and lengthen that a little bit. So she's
nice move inside by Boren.
Yeah, Carly Little's got a lot more playing time this second half of the season.
Nice move inside by Bourne. She rushed the shot though. Thought that a Lady Tiger was coming over to block it. Just too much mustard over the goal. Back the other way is Alexander. Nice pass inside, and that one's going to be a foul on Little, who is just a little bit late getting to that spot. Right play though, and we'll see if the Lady Tigers can knock him down from the line. First one, excuse me, is no good there by the Lady Tigers. Anna Holden checking into the game for the Knights. Second one is up and good as the Lady Tigers lead by 2 here in the first quarter. Furnish ahead to Brown, but that one's knocked out of bounds. Knights will maintain possession. 3:15 left in the first quarter. This is Ross Lovelace on the call tonight. Playoff basketball from Oklahoma City. This Crossings Christian. Lady Knights taking on the Cushing Lady Tigers. 6-4 Cushing lead here in the first quarter with 3:15 left. Furnish to Brown. Brown back to Furnish. Nice dribble handoff action as Furnish dribbles the top of the key. Great back door to Maschmeyer. Just can't finish once again.
Man, that was a great set. Everything went as planned until the layup.
Yep. Just couldn't finish. From the deep corner here is Brown to throw it in. Finds Hickey. Trying to work the ball to Furnish up top. Finds her. Furnish on the drive. She gets it poked away. Lady Tigers in transition here. Alexander out to the wing. It's down low. Nice hook shot there by Kelly McBroom, but can't get it to fall. Just a little bit short. Furnish up ahead to Holden. Holden to the middle to Maschmeyer. Nice move by Maschmeyer, but she's blocked. We're going to get a foul here as Maschmeyer is headed to the free throw line.
Good basketball by Camden Furnish, getting the ball up the court very quickly. Got it to Anna Holden, who, again, made that next pass without even taking a dribble. So that's how you want to do it. You want to get the ball up court very quickly. Don't let the defense set up at all.
Clearly something that the Knights have been stressing too is getting the ball out in transition. As you saw, Holden was ready to make that pass before it even touched her hands. She knew she was going back to the middle. That give and go action right there to send Maschmeyer to the free throw line. As Maschmeyer splits 1 for 2, Knights trail by 1 here in the first quarter. Furnish on Alexander out on the wing. Another hook shot up and no good there by Kelly McBroom. Jump ball, our third of the quarter. This one will go to the Knights.
Cushing, the first 2 possessions, turned the ball over in this press, but they've had no problem getting the ball across half court since then. They're doing a good job with that night press.
Furnish here taking the ball up for the Knights as Cushing shows a press. Out to the corner is Furnish, back to Furnish at the top of the key. 2:10 left in the quarter. Lady Tigers pressuring near half court. Out to Boren in the corner, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, that was a good call.
That was a good call.
Baby travel.
Yep.
Just picked up her pivot foot. Bourne with the steal. Very nice.
Nice steal by Bourne, and she's going to get a chance to finish in transition. No good. Brown on the follow. That one's up and good. Great follow there by Taylor Brown. Way to stay with it. Lady Tigers back the other way here. Alexander on the wing looking for room to drive. Kick out to the corner. We're going to get a Lady Tiger 3, and that is up and good by Morgan Franklin. Nice looking jumper to extend the Lady Tiger lead. Looked like it was going to be a foul there, or a steal, excuse me, by the Lady Tigers, but we're going to have a foul before the pass. Mashmeyer going to throw this one in here, trying to find Furnish near the wing, finds her. Furnish going to set up the offense for the Knights. Nice move by Holden. Finds Hickey in the corner. Hickey on the drive. Great maneuver into the lane.
You missed this last week, but we talked about Hickey there. She's just got these long strides when she gets to the paint area, and she just has that. Sometimes it's a Euro step, sometimes it's just a long stride, but she's so good at that.
She has great body control when she gets in the paint. Nice backside rebound there by Holden. And this one bounces over to Hickey, who starts the break for the Knights. Back to Holden. Holden to Hickey on the wing. Hickey looking to drive inside, and we're going to get a foul here on the wing. That's a generous foul call, too.
Yeah, I thought that was just aggressive defense there.
Looked like she almost had the steal there for a second.
Hickey was a little bit out of control there and didn't really have much control of the ball at that point, but nobody was helping her out either.
Oh, nice fake give and go by Brown, and she's going to get fouled and head to the free throw line. Looked like they had a play design for Brown and Furnish where Brown was going to hand off to Furnish, but Brown turned the corner quick after she faked that handoff and had a wide open lane.
It's a great fake.
It's a smart basketball play there by Brown. First one from the free throw line is no good, as we are deadlocked at 9 apiece here in the first quarter, 25 seconds left. Second one is no good again here for the Lady Knights, who are struggling to shoot from the free throw line in this opening quarter. Looks like Coach Williams wanted a trap there from Boren, just miscommunication on the edge. And they're going to say that that one was tipped. I don't know about that. Nice defensive play there by Little, and that one should be backcourt.
Yeah. That's a good call. I thought the first one was as well, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. That's a tough call.
Yeah. Especially with the ball rolling around everywhere, everyone touching it. Knight's going to have to get a quick shot off here, 1.6. You have a time for maybe a dribble or two, but not many. Yeah, it looks like you want to come off screen, dribble, and shot.
Oh, he called her for a travel there.
Yeah, I thought she had more time and space than she thought she did there.
Yeah, you got to put the ball down on the floor.
Yeah, you have at least one dribble there. And that is the end of the first quarter, as the Lady Knights and the Lady Tigers are all tied up in a close one here, 9-9. Knights missed a lot of easy ones there in the first quarter. I feel like this game, I feel like the Knights should be leading this one by at least a few buckets here. Missed a few under the goal, and I feel like maybe gave a few too many to the Lady Tigers on those rebounds.
Yeah, there were at least 3 missed layups by the Knights that they typically make, and then it looks like they're giving Cushing an easier time to get buckets down low. They're posting them up pretty deep, and so when they get that ball down deep, not only are you giving up an easier bucket, but it also seems easier to get some offensive boards, which they keep doing. Most of their 9 points are probably off of, or at least 6 of them, because they had 1 3-pointer. So I bet 6 points have been off of offensive rebounds.
The scoring is very, very spread out here for the Lady Knights, as 4 players have scored and nobody has more than 2 points here in the opening quarter. 9-9, as we said. And the pace of this game is completely different from the one that we saw at the beginning of the year, the first time these two teams met. They did miss a travel there. As we mentioned before the game, if you're just now joining us, these two teams met near the beginning of the season. Nice steal by Mashmeyer, who's going to have a chance at an open left-handed layup. No good, just off the rim. Knights miss again.
Nice rebound.
Boren on the follow there. Knights, they won the first matchup with this same Lady Tigers team at the beginning of the year by a score of 46-19. So the Knights handled business with some ease in that first matchup. And again, struggling just a little bit more tonight. And part of that could be due to, missing Ellis Rowe, as we said.
Yeah, and like I said, if the Knights can hold Cushing to dribbling and passing outside of the lane, outside of the three-point line, that's where they're having the most trouble. But when they get it deep in the paint, they get it on the block, that's when they're having more success. Whether they miss that shot or get the rebound, they're scoring from the block. So the Knights just need to continue to play hard defense and not let the ball get in the paint.
Great pass inside there by Furnish, who jump-stopped in the lane and found Mashmeyer underneath. We'll see if Mashmeyer can get a few to go from the free throw line here. Mashmeyer's first shot is up and good there for the Lady Knights.
She's got such a pretty shot from the free throw line.
She does. Second one for Mashmeyer here. No good. The Knights have yet to go 2 for 2 from the line tonight. 12-9 Lady Knight lead here in the second quarter. Just under 7 minutes until halftime. Great defense there by Boren on that drive to take away that pass to the corner. As Taylor Brown checks back in for the Knights. Lady Tigers going to try a three-pointer here from the top of the key, and that one is up and good by Kimberly Dooley.
Great looking shot.
That looked beautiful going up.
The senior, Kimberly Dooley.
Found the bottom of the net there. Furnish going to have a chance to match it here. Deep three, no good. Boren on the offensive rebound, can't quite corral it, and we are going to be headed the other way as Furnish had a chance to answer that three-point bell right back, but just comes up a little bit off there. That one is out of bounds as the Knights force another turnover. We are headed the other way as Furnish will set things up for the Knights on the offensive end. What a pass to the corner, finds Boren for three, no good. And again, Boren just plays so hard, she really does. Even on that missed shot, she was right there for the next pass, trying to get a steal right away.
Another steal by Mashmeyer.
Nice steal by Mashmeyer.
Way to
Ahead
give
to
it up.
Boren on the break. Boren, just missed the point-blank layup under the goal there. Knights just missing easy ones.
That's the fifth layup. Those are just too easy.
Furnish here looking to get the ball in bounds, does. Back screen, Furnish gonna get screened. Driving to her left, no good, but they're gonna get a foul.
I like how Camden is attacking the rim tonight. She's attacking each time she gets it. She's just looking for a little bit of a crease to get in there. So she's keep doing that. She's going to hit a lot of these free throws. We got like a lid on the rim tonight. They're just all our shots are just kind of bouncing in, bouncing right back out.
Furnish here from the line once again. No good. Knights really struggling from the free throw line tonight. 12-12 here in the second quarter with just about 5.5 minutes. Lady Tigers going to try their luck from range once again. No good. One is out of bounds, and we're going to head the other way as Lady Knights will maintain possession. Furnish here trying to get going offensively on the scoreboard at least. Nice backdoor action there by the Lady Knights. Oh, just can't get the layup to fall yet again. Another easy miss there by the Knights. And up and good there by the Lady Tigers. And part of the Knights' problem, from what I'm seeing, is that, they get it and they're shooting it right away, so the Lady Tigers are able to get some sort of contest, even if it's on the way down. And maybe if the Knights pump fake that, they're flying over their heads and get just a clear, wide open layup, even though these are still makeable. Alexander here working the pick and roll near half court. Solid defense by Furnish. It's a steal by Hickey. Knights headed the other way. Furnish on the break. Holden inside to Hickey. Hickey looking, wow.
Nice move.
Wow. I do not know how that one found
She just
the
snakes
bottom
in
of the
there.
net.
It's uncanny.
That one rolled around every part of the rim and dropped in the blink of an eye as the Knights tied up here in the second quarter. Nice defense there by Holden on the perimeter. Lady Tigers trying to get the ball inside. Hickey there to cover. And nice finish there by Alexander on the block. Furnish here the other way. That one just off there by Furnish, but Hickey's going to get another chance. Off the front of the rim. Nice pass inside for the Lady Tigers, and that one is good by Kelly McBroom as the Lady Tigers have built a little 4-point lead here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that defensive rotation was just really late.
Nice drive there by Hickey, who gets the floater up and in, and Coach Williams wants a timeout here in the second quarter.
Hickey's keeping him in the game right now.
She is. She is playing fantastic. Lady Tigers lead the Lady Knights 18-16 with 2:49 left until halftime. This is Ross Lovelace on the call. If you were just joining us, this is a much closer game than the one that we saw near the beginning of the season between these two teams, as the Lady Knights came away victorious in their first matchup, 46-19. And the Lady Tigers have come out with a completely different energy and game plan than we saw at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, before the game, I went over and talked to some of the Cushing folks, and they were telling me a little bit about the season, saying, it's been a tough season, 4-17, but the girls have continued to play hard and get better. They got a second-year head coach in Jake Phillips, and so they've had some closer games here, second half of the season, and from what I hear, they just continue to play really hard, and a lot of times in basketball, if you don't have the skill, you don't have the height, whatever, you play hard, and a lot of times good things are going to happen. So right now, 18-16, some good things are happening for them because they're playing hard.
Back in action here as the Lady Tigers try to find the ball inside, but just can't complete that pass off the fingertips. Knights will have a chance to tie it up here before halftime. 2:38 left, 18-16, Lady Tigers lead as Furnish comes the other way for the Knights.
Well, turnover there by Brooklyn Bourne. She was they're trying to have a little give and go action, and they missed it, and so I think it was a little bit of a panic there.
Lady Tigers trying to penetrate this Knights defense. Nice give and go inside, but it's going to be a turnover. Great defense there by the Lady Knights. As Mashmeyer will take a break here just before the half. Furnish crosses the timeline here as the Knights will set up a play. Looks like Furnish wanted the slip there. Mashmeyer near the top of the key. Brown on the dribble handoff, gets inside the lane. Nice up and in there from Taylor Brown. And nice weave action there by the Knights to really free up the middle of that paint for Brown to jump stop and find her spot. And a great steal there by Hickey as she passes it ahead to Brown, and Brown's going to have another chance for two. Got it. Taylor Brown on a 4-0 run here by herself in the second quarter as the Knights regain the lead 20-18 with 1:20 left until halftime. That is some much-needed energy by the senior for the Knights.
Yeah, and the Knights, they're getting a ton of turnovers. They're doing a great job playing defense, making Cushing make a lot of mistakes above the three-point line. The problem is actually finishing the layup, and so two finished layups in a row. That's a good sign for the Lady Knights.
And how the Lady Knights close this first half of play will be very indicative of the rest of the contest, and could really spur the Knights onto a huge second half if they can finish strong here and keep that momentum. Back the other way here are the Lady Tigers. Opposite corner. On the drive, they're going to get a charge. Looks like Furnish drew a charge there.
Yeah, I saw that play develop, and I saw Camden reading that play. She stepped up and took that charge. It's a good thing because she made that bucket too. I see a little spark in the Knights since they've scored the last two possessions, so let's hope that continues.
Clock now under 1 minute until halftime. Furnish saves a turnover there inside to Mashmeyer. Mashmeyer with the left. And those are the type of shots that the Knights were missing in the first quarter and early on in the second, and have really started to convert on here, and you see the lead growing now. That should have been a carry twice.
There we go.
They're going to get it on the second one as the Knights have a chance to hold for the last possession if they choose to do so here. .30 seconds left in this first half of play. Out to the corner. Boren's going to try a three. No good. That one was online. Looked good there by the sophomore, but she's going to follow it up with a jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Tigers, and Cushing has a chance to close this half here. Nice steal there by Boren, but it's given right back by Alexander. There's a fight for the loose ball on the floor. Another jump ball. Knights are going to get possession. So it looked like the Knights might have the last shot, and then it looked like Cushing was going to get the last shot, but actually the Knights are going to have the last crack at this thing.
Maybe. There's still 11.8 left.
There's no telling what happens here. Furnish here on the drive. Knights trying to set up the back door once again. Great move inside by Mashmeyer.
There we go.
Great move inside to get the blow by and kiss it off the glass as the Knights end the half on a huge 8-0 run to give them a 6-point lead heading into half. 24-18, Lady Knights lead in what was a very, very close contested first half of play. And the Lady Knights are really able to turn it on there at the end.
Yeah, again, you see what happens when you make your layups, and I think that the Lady Knights just could not get anything to fall that first half or first quarter for sure. They make 4 layups in a row, I think, at the end of this second quarter to extend their lead. So biggest difference in that they're doing such a good job on defense, holding Cushing to 18 points, 18 first half points. They just had to make their layups, and I think they're going to continue. Now that they've got some to fall, I think they're going to continue to do that.
Lady Knights lead the Lady Tigers 24-18 at halftime. We will be back in just under 5 minutes for second half action. Be sure to stay tuned. This is Ross Lovelace on the call. Thank you for joining us as always, and we look forward to a action-packed second half. Welcome back to the second half of playoff basketball here in Oklahoma City as Crossings Christian leads Cushing 24-18 after one half of play. Knights close the half really strong there. And if you're just watching this game, it feels like, at least from our point of view, that the lead should be more than 6 right now. The Knights have had a bunch of opportunities.
Yeah, that's right. We talked about this, just the missed layups, and I think they've really figured it out, and maybe they were just a little amped up for the playoffs, and who knows, but I think they're back on track.
Absolutely. Towards the end of that half, for sure, it really looked like they started to figure things out and really, you know, get the shots that they wanted and get the looks that they wanted. And maybe that's being patient under the goal. Maybe that's a pump fake to create that wide open look. But we saw more of that in that first half. That's an and one there by Hickey.
You know,
That's
again,
huge.
the Cushing just scored on their first possession down here, and they scored off the block. And I think from what I've seen on defense so far, every time they get the ball down in the low block, they're right there for, you know, they're a little bit taller, you know, and we're obviously missing our tallest player in Ellis Rowe. So they're getting good looks from the block. So where the Knights are doing well is when they're stealing the ball at the top of the key. And so they got to just continue to play hard up top and not let that entry pass to the block.
It's a three-pointer that is up and good there by Maddie Alexander. A explosion of points here in this second half, this third quarter. Knights really going to have to get a stop here as Lady Tigers have been able to get some nice things working on offense here at the start of this third quarter. Nice pass across the middle. Great rotation, though, by Mashmeyer to take that away, that corner pass, and we're going to get a foul as the Knights will be able to set up their offense here. (26-23) Knights lead here in the third quarter. Out to the corner, Taylor Brown. Looks like the Lady Tigers have switched to a zone, as we mentioned at the beginning of the game. Taylor Brown going to have a chance for 3, no good. Nice rebound, though, by Mashmeyer as she's going to be fouled on the putback.
Yeah, she was in great position there for that rebound. Mashmeyer's really turned it on here in the last couple minutes here.
Even dating back to that second quarter, the end of that second quarter. Big shots there by Mashmeyer.
Finally got 2 in a row on the free throws,
Two in a row at the free throw line. Knights now have their chance to press here. Alexander looking to cross half court. She does.
And another turnover.
Knights force another turnover and have a chance to build on this 5-point lead. Out to the corner is Brown. Brown drives that corner out to Furnish. Furnish to Hickey. Hickey for 3, no good. Nice save by Boren, but no one there to corral it for the Knights as we're headed the other way. Transition here for the Lady Tigers. Out to the corner. On the drive to the opposite corner is deflected by Taylor Brown, and it will stay with the Lady Tigers. Even those deflections are huge sometimes, though, because they take away that open 3. There was that three-pointer in the corner that Brown could have let happen, but she got her hand in that passing lane.
It's got close to a 5-second call.
I don't think Furnish got a hand on that.
No, she threw it out of bounds, yeah.
Yep, Knights basketball here. Another forced turnover.
So what do you think on offense? What's working the best for Crossings here on offense?
Well, you see, it's interesting because it looks like the Cushing Lady Tigers are in some sort of odd man zone where they have one pressuring the ball, and a nice pull up there by Boren. Looks like they're going to get her for a travel before. But it almost looked like a 1-3-1 the way that they're lining up when the Knights are dribbling the ball down the floor. And the Knights haven't seen any 1-3-1 all year, or very minimal 1-3-1, maybe some practice scenarios. And there's another steal by Mashmeyer, who's had a great defensive night, but blows the layup there. Boren on the follow, blocked. Brown under the goal, and that one's going to be a foul. But, if they are running that odd man front where there's one guard near half court pressuring that ball, you need to counter that with 2 offensive guards on each side. So whether that's Furnish and Boren, of the people that are in right now, to really get that top girl moving back and forth so that you can pressure and really attack the corners and the dunker spot, because those are the 2 weaknesses in that 1-3-1 zone,
right,
or that deep baseline and that corner. And so if the Knights can get the ball there, they're going to have some easy, 10 to 15 feet jumpers, or, dribble inside and be able to attempt some block shots.
Yeah, what the Knights can't do is just rely on a three-point shot. They're not really a three-point shooting team. However, they have some shooters that can get hot. They're just not typically a three-point shooting team. So in that zone, they got to learn to attack it, and just like we saw, get the offensive boards, drive, try to get to the free throw line, get some offensive boards and some easy buckets, but not settle for those three-pointers.
Kimberly Dooley misses the first one at the line for the Lady Tigers. Second one is up and good there for Dooley as the Knights go back the other way, wasting no time. They're going to have a nice little transition opportunity. Great Euro step by Brown, just can't get it to go.
Oh, I thought she got fouled too.
Looks like she may have gotten fouled on that putback,
but they got the ball.
Yeah, they did get the ball back out of it.
Great, again, Camden Furnish is so good at getting the ball up the court quickly. She got a perfect pass to Taylor Brown, who took it in. Nice
play inside, but Hickey can't finish that layup. Knight's going to get another crack at it here, but great play design there on that backside block to get Hickey wide open off the glass.
She was a little bit behind the glass, so it was kind of she had to maneuver a little bit.
Angle, yeah. Furnish here from the baseline, out to Brown. Nice dribble handoff to Furnish. Knights looking to work that paint, get that ISO on the inside there from Furnish, as they do.
That was a great move by Furnish.
Off the glass there, out to Little. Little has an open. She has an open look for 3. She's a fantastic shooter.
Coach may not want her to shoot that,
yeah,
but I do.
Furnish here near half court. Looks like the Knights might want some backdoor action. And that's exactly what they called there. They wanted that backdoor. They wanted that backdoor pass, but just wasn't anything.
Well, it's been very successful. They've run it 3 or 4 times now.
It looked like they were looking for the backdoor action, and right as that happened, the Lady Tigers switched to that zone. Take that away. And that could have been a foul there.
Yeah.
Knights get away with one as Mashmeyer leads the charge the other way.
Oh, she picked up her
got
pivot
away with
foot.
a travel. 2 misses in a row here. Out to Furnish now. Furnish dribbling the top of the key as Brown on the drive. Out to the wing. Boren for 3 from the corner. No good.
She's had several of those opportunities from the corner. Just can't get them to fall yet.
Out to the corner here, the Lady Tigers. It's Alexander on the handle. Out to the wing. We're going to have a corner 3 here for the Lady Tigers. Just long there as Kelly McBroom. But on the follow, the Lady Tigers will be headed back to the free throw line. Kimberly Dooley once again, 2 straight possessions of free throws.
I've been really impressed with the senior Dooley. She's a great player. She's very heads up. She knows she's got a nose for the ball, I guess you could say.
And we've only seen her take 1 3, and it looked great.
Oh, yeah.
It looked great in that first half.
She's a good size kid. I don't know how tall
Yeah.
she is, but she's good size. She's getting a lot of boards.
Furnish a nice jump stop to find Brown there. Out to Furnish, who's going to have an open look for 3.
Boom!
Got it.
That a girl.
Furnish with her first 3 of the night, and it couldn't come at a better time for the Knights, who extend their lead to 9 here in the third quarter. 2:30 left in this quarter as the Lady Tigers turn it over once again, and the Knights are building momentum here in the third quarter. Massive shot there by the senior. Furnish coming the other way here for the Knights. Nice fake handoff out to Brown. And a great flare screen to get Furnish open once again. No good.
That looked good.
Looked good once again. Mashmeyer on the
board.
offensive board. Furnish going to have a chance again. No good. Right there.
I love her just keep taking those shots. They're going to fall. That was 2 really good looks, and they were just a little bit off. I love the sets that Coach Williams is running, though, right now. Very creative. The girls are running it really well. Doesn't look clunky at all. They've had some good practices, I guess.
That was a fantastic play, that flare screen on the opposite wing to get Furnish open there. Brooklyn Bourne back in here for the Knights.
There we go.
Pass just too long inside there by the Lady Tigers. Looked like she wanted to hit that post up, and it was open. There
it's been effective. So
there wasn't much backside help from the Knights there. Just a little bit long on that pass. Furnish using her speed to lead that transition for the Knights. Nice pass inside from Holden to Hickey. No good.
Gosh.
No good. Great play once again there by Holden, who threw it back to the middle like we saw in the first half. That give-and-go action worked so well for the Knights. Out to the wing, Lady Tigers going to try their luck from distance. No good. Offensive rebound follow. No good once again. And Furnish on this rebound. Splits 2 defenders. Now Furnish on the break. Has 2 to her right and to her left. Passes to Mashmeyer and fouled.
That was a hard foul.
It was a hard foul.
Check her arm.
That was a textbook fast break there by the Knights. A 3-on-2 as Furnish made the defense choose which way to go and found Mashmeyer.
The senior Camden Furnish, she's been so fast. When she gets the ball on one side and she dribbles to the other side, she's outrunning people without dribbling that aren't dribbling the ball. And you don't always see that. Usually, if you're not dribbling, you're moving down the court pretty well. But she's so fast with the ball, and she's been like that since her freshman year. Who hit those free throws?
Mashmeyer. 35-24. Knights lead in the third quarter, just under a minute left, as it's been a huge third quarter for the Knights. Nice defense there by Mashmeyer to step over and get there early. Looks like we're going to have a foul underneath, though.
Knights are doing a good job getting their hands in the passing lanes and tipping dribble, balls, and doing a really good job at just making sure they don't get anything easy.
Out to the wing is Alexander trying to find Dooley down low. Does. Out to Alexander. No good there on the three-point attempt, but an offensive rebound for the Lady Tigers. Great defense by Little. Lady Knights
out-rebounded down there.
I was just about to say struggling to rebound without Brown and Hickey in the game, and right on cue, they check back in for the Lady Knights. Hickey and Brown they hustle so hard, and it gets them rebounds.
Yeah, I mean, Hickey just made it. I'm just watching her down low, just playing defense on the inbounds play. She's just, she's everywhere, trying to get that to not let that ball down in the low post.
Furnish here, great pass ahead to Holden. Holden knew where she was going once again.
Beautiful.
Finds Mashmeyer down low. That's Holden's third play just like that, where she kicks it ahead, and the first time that she's been rewarded tonight with the assist. Knights extend the lead to 13 here, and we're going to get an over-the-back call. Over and back for the Cushing Lady Tigers. Knights with 5.5 seconds left. And here they have to remember 5.5 is more than you think. You have a few dribbles. Nice make a move right here. 3, 2, Furnish, nice move. Oh, no good. But great looking move where she had a wide open jumper there. But can't get the jumper to fall. Knights with a huge third quarter, leading 37-24. Really turned it on there late. And this looks more like the score from last time these two teams met, where the Knights took care of business rather easily, as Mashmeyer really got going from the free throw line and underneath there. You know, she worked that glass really well in that third quarter, and she leads all scorers in this contest with 10 points. Hickey with 8, Taylor Brown with 8, Holden with 5, and Boren with 3. Furnish also has 5, or Furnish has 5, excuse me. Holden has not scored yet. So the Knights have really spread out the scoring tonight, finding lots of ways to get girls involved, whether that be jumpers, whether that be block shots, whether that be free throws. The Knights really getting contributions from a lot of different girls.
And that's really how it's been most of the season, especially at the end of the season. I know that it's been very equal scoring, very spread out, which makes it really hard for teams. They try to shut one person down, and somebody else, 2 or 3 other girls are having a good night. So it's a good problem to have. It's a very spread out scoring here.
Nice inbounds play there by the Knights to get Furnish going inside. Great extra pass there by Holden to find Brown. Looks like we're going to have a foul here by the Lady Tigers. Sixth team foul here for the Tigers, so Cushing is close to that bonus category. Turnover there by Brown, who thought Mashmeyer had her defender sealed, but just sailed that pass a little bit behind her.
Yeah, when your initial read is not there, I know they're trying to get the ball to Camden Furnish, but when it's not there, everybody else has to move.
Furnish has a 3-on-1 fast break in transition, takes it in herself, no good. Mashmeyer on the follow,
nice.
Got it. Mashmeyer continues her fantastic game tonight, adding to her total and extending the Knights' lead to 15 here in the fourth quarter. Maddie Alexander here looking to get Cushing back into this game. It's a contested three-pointer there in the corner by Dooley.
Great position by Taylor down low.
Oh, and Mashmeyer just wasn't ready for the pass in transition.
Well, she got bumped by, I'm not sure what number that is. She got bumped and threw her off course, so she wasn't looking at the ball.
And it just sailed out of bounds there.
I mean, number 12, Dooley, the senior, she just kind of bumped her on the way down on, I think it was unintentional, but she didn't have her head up.
And with the Knights lead increasing by so much in the fourth quarter, you know, on some of those fast breaks, if there's not a clear kick ahead, you might want to start slowing down just a little bit and not forcing those turnovers in transition. And, you know, not stalling, not sitting on the lead, but just being smart about when to run and when to, you know, take some time off the clock. Lady Tigers going to try an open three here. No good. Good-looking shot there by Alexander. On the rebound here, up again. No good. Hickey on the board. Furnish back the other way. Furnish is going to have a chance to run here. Kicks out to Boren. Boren might have gotten away with a walk there. Gets blocked. Lady Tigers headed back the other way.
Brown and Hickey are just fighting down there, down low into the basket. I love watching them play.
Yeah, they play so hard. On the drive here for the Lady Tigers, and that's a nice-looking drive by Kelly McBroom as she will head to the free throw line. And another transition attack that led to a turnover there by the Lady Knights. As, you know, closing out this game, you'd like to see them take care of it in transition or, as we mentioned, start maybe pulling it back and just taking care of the ball. McBroom is no good from the free throw line as the Lady Tigers are really struggling to score here in the second half. I believe the score is 24-18 heading into halftime. So the Lady Tigers have only scored 7 points now here in the second half.
Once again, what a great pass by Furnish, and
couldn't convert there.
Brown just couldn't convert the layup.
Alexander inside to McBroom, can't get it to fall. Great pass in there by Alexander. Nice kick ahead by Furnish. Once again, the Knights have a transition opportunity and no good. See, that's one of those where you might want to pull it out.
Just
it was one
yeah.
on three, and Holden took a contested floater.
Yeah, just run the clock, play aggressive defense.
Could have been a foul right there as Furnish headed the other way. Yet another transition attack for the Knights, and this one's going to be a foul. Lady Knights will shoot 2 here. Man, that is a lot of transition trips that have not resulted in points for the Knights. Furnish gets the first free throw to fall, extending the Knight lead to 40-25. And you know, the Knights, while they haven't converted every opportunity, they have been very active on defense to even get these opportunities. Steal after steal, transition after transition. Knights really locking down on the defensive end, and it's showing with the Lady Tigers only scoring 25 points tonight. (41-25). Lady Tigers are down here trying to fight back as Boren gets the defensive rebound. And Coach Williams wanted a timeout. He saw yet another transition attack that Boren might have, you know, she looked like she was in trouble, maybe about to take an extra step there, and Coach Williams stepped in and called a timeout to prevent it before it could happen. 41-25, Lady Knights lead the Lady Tigers here with 5:05 left in the fourth quarter of play. Again, this is Ross Lovelace on the play-by-play for playoff basketball on Crossing School Squirtle TV tonight. Gracie Mashmeyer is our leader in points for the evening so far with 12 for the Knights, 12 of the Knights' 41. Allison Hickey with 8, Taylor Brown with 8, Camden Furnish with 7, and Brooklyn Boren with 3 of her own.
And I'm missing 2 points on here somewhere. I'm not sure who got it, but I missed 2 points.
Knights having an all-around attack scoring-wise, and it's really started on the defensive end, as we've mentioned.
Yeah, and you know, let's say they probably missed 8, 9 layups tonight. Let's say they just make half of those layups. You know, the lead then extends to about what the game was the first time they played these guys.
Mm-hmm. And Boren looked like she knew exactly where she wanted to go. She wanted to find Little under the basket, but just couldn't corral that ball, couldn't get a handle on it to really find her there.
Yeah, Boren's she struggled tonight more than I've seen her struggle. She's typically good for those passes. She's just having a hard time catching the ball tonight.
from the deep corner here. Lady Tigers get it in. They're going to have a 3 from the corner. No good. Great backside positioning by Mashmeyer, but Hickey can't control it on the other side as the Lady Tigers are going to get a nice bucket inside off of that offensive rebound. Furnish here. Mashmeyer on the break. No good.
That was Hickey.
Hickey out to Mashmeyer in the corner, but we are going to be headed the other way. 14-point game. Knights lead. 4:25 left.
Knights continuing this this press. It's worked very well for him tonight.
Great position inside there by Little, and way to not foul inside. But Lady Tigers going to get points off of that offensive rebound. Nice looking shot there by McBroom as she hits the first one from the free throw line. Second one up and good once again. I don't think either of those shots hit the rim. Furnish here. Nice vision to see Brown on the other side of the floor, but Brown turns it over. Another transition attack that does not end in points for the Knights. Alexander, other way, and she can't convert.
It's a good rebound there by Brooklyn Bourne, and then I believe she got fouled, yeah. So Bourne goes to the free throw line for bonus. This would be a good chance for her to get on the board and start feeling a little bit better about her game tonight.
First one is off for Boren, and that's the front end of a 1-and-1, so the Knights are going to have to play defense once again here. And that's going to be a foul on the Lady Knights, so we are in the bonus. Lady Tigers heading to the free throw line here. And this is where it starts getting interesting for the Lady Knights. After 4 or 5 turnovers in transition, the Lady Knights are looking at a game in which, you know, they're one basket away from it being single digits now. Just under 4 minutes left, and the Lady Tigers are as close as they've been since early on in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I don't mind the approach here by Coach Williams. He could have stalled this game out and it could be over by now. But he knows that the Knights have been just a tad off today on a few areas, and I know he wants to get those shored up. So
nice move by Mashmeyer inside, nice. Finishing off the glass. Great play, and we've seen that a few times where the Knights just could not complete that pass underneath the goal. But they were able to complete the pass that time, and you saw underneath. Lady Tigers get a 3 to fall. This is a single-digit ball game now. 43-34. Lady Knights lead by 9 with 3:25 left. This game could get interesting.
Yeah, I don't mind the approach here by Coach Williams to play this game out. I think once it gets under the two-minute mark, he'll be able to run the clock and run this game out. But until then, I know he wants to continue to work. And these girls they've gotten better and better each game this year. And so I know it's a good time to just finish strong, leave the girls on a good note tonight that they finished well. Looks like we got a listener from Georgia tonight. Some girl named Addison Kearns listening tonight, all the way in Georgia.
43-34, fourth quarter. Knights lead by 9, 3:25 left. Furnish here on the break, breaks the double team. Out to the corner, finds Boren, and Boren's going to travel there. Knights on the press here. Lady Tigers break it. Top of the key, Alexander going to try her luck from 3. Oh, just off the front of the rim. That was a great looking shot. Furnish in transition once again.
Oh.
No good for the Knights, but Boren is going to get fouled on that.
She got rocked.
She did. And Boren's heading back to the free throw line here for the Lady Knights. 1 free throw away from the double bonus now.
There we go.
That one is good for Boren, as it pushes the Knights' lead back to double digits. Second one is good as well, as Boren goes 2 for 2 from the line. 45-34, Knights lead. Great cross-court pass there, as a three-pointer just off the mark by Jaylee Matthews.
Good job by Brown knocking the ball out.
Might have had a double dribble miss there on Alexander. Great defense by Hickey on the perimeter, and Knights force another turnover. 11-point game, 2.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter of action.
Now we see a full court press here by the Cushing Lady Tigers.
Knights get it into Furnish, and Furnish beats everyone down the floor. What a pass inside to Hickey, and what a catch by Hickey to catch that flaming rocket from Camden Furnish under the basket and finish with her left. Great looking play there.
First of all, you're right in that she outran the entire team down the court dribbling the ball.
And
Camden Furnish did.
Hickey is taking over here late in this game as she gets a steal and a spin move foul, headed to the free throw line for a chance to notch 4 straight points after that pass from Camden Furnish. And Knights finishing this one strong. Oh. First one is in there by Hickey. I think that touched every single part of the rim and the backboard.
And this is why I said I like what Coach Williams is doing to stay aggressive. The girls have fought hard, and now they extend the lead, and they can feel good about the end of this game.
Knights on a quick 6-0 run here in the fourth quarter, as the Lady Tigers had recently cut it to single digits for the first time since the beginning of the third quarter. And so it's good to see the Knights finish strong and finish on a high note here with 2:08 left, up by 15 after a few nice plays in transition by Camden Furnish and Allison Hickey. Knights really finishing this one off on the same page. Everybody looks connected and tuned in here. (49-34) Knights lead in the fourth quarter. Knights show press here. That's nice initial defense by Hickey. But Lady Tigers break the press. Alexander working the perimeter. It's going to be a three-point attempt. Is money there by Katie Jones. That was a good-looking shot. Furnish back the other way once again, beating the entire team down the floor. Her ability to beat the press and break that defense down has been crucial for the Knights tonight.
Yeah, she looks good dribbling tonight. She's quick and decisive. and is able to pass on the run. She's having a really good night as a point guard.
First free throw is up and good for the senior. Second free throw is no good, just off the mark. Alexander pushing for the Lady Tigers. Coming up on the final possessions of this game as the Knights will try and add the cherry on top here. 50-37, 122 left in this contest. Lady Tigers headed back to the free throw line. No need to foul here for the Knights, who are ahead by 15. Lady Tigers split a pair at the line, and the Knights will try and finish this one out. Up 12 with just over a minute left. Out to Hickey at the top of the key, as the Knights will now try and waste this time. Out to Brown in the corner. Hickey at the top of the key. And Hickey's going to be headed to the free throw line here. Just over a minute to play. Knights in the double bonus now, so Hickey will shoot two here. First one no good there by Hickey. And second one no good, but Mashmeyer's there for the follow. They're going to get her for a travel there on that rebound, as she just lost her footing.
That's a great rebound. She just, when she came down, she
lost that footing, yeah.
Yeah.
Knights pressuring once again.
Don't foul.
They do not need to foul here. Lady Tigers going to get a corner three, no good. Offensive rebound. That one is going to be a travel. 48 seconds left. Knights lead by 12. I would not expect a foul here from the Lady Tigers. Out to Furnish. Mashmeyer on the break. Knights can just pull this one out if they want to. Nice move inside there by Little. Can't get it to fall. 30 seconds left. Knights lead 50-38, and that is going to be a win for the Knights. Something that we haven't seen often in program history for the girls program, you know, to win that opening weekend of playoffs, that opening district night. We haven't seen it very often, and Coach Williams has it rolling here.
Yeah, I'd have to look back. I'm not sure that they have won a district.
I'm not sure
game.
they've ever won one of these games, and Coach Williams has them rolling in his first year. So Knights come away with a district win here, district playoff win here, and they will advance, and 50-38 as Cushing will take the final shot. Here, and it looks like the Knights, the Lady Tigers just get offensive rebound after offensive rebound, and that will be the ball game. 50-40, Knights come away victorious as they will dribble this one out and move to 12-9 on the year, and will play Saturday night in districts as big opening night win for the Lady Knights. A very exciting time for the Lady Night basketball program, as Coach Williams and the girls have to be proud of what they've accomplished this season, and what they will continue to accomplish moving forward.
It's so fun to watch them just grow in confidence in each other and themselves, and as a team, they've just grown so much in confidence. And no matter what happens, how far they go, this has been one incredible season for the Lady Knights. So proud of them.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Coach Williams and the Lady Knights on a huge playoff win, and an incredible season so far, and we look forward to what's to come. and with boys action coming soon, we hope that you will stay with us and tune in to yet another playoff game.
Yeah, and I just want to say one thing about the Cushing Lady Tigers. I mean, you know, they lost to Crossings 46-19 earlier in the year, and so to score 40 points in the second round, they more than doubled their points.
Absolutely.
From the first time.
They improved so much throughout the year too, and really gave the Knights all they could handle. Led for a good portion of that first half and made it close in the third quarter. Really, they have nothing to hang their heads on, and showed fantastic improvement throughout the year.
And Coach Phillips, this is only his second year. He's building a program there that has had some good tradition in the past. And so shout out to Kimberly Dooley, the senior for the Cushing Lady Tigers. She had a sensational game, really. I mean, she was all over the floor and just really had an overall great game. So good job for the Cushing Tigers.
Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in just under 10 minutes with boys action here. First round of playoffs, Crossings, Cushing coming up next. This is Ross Lovelace on the call.